Hey everyone, Nubkeks here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. And today I am bringing you... I was in a bit of a rush. I only had time to sit down and do one game today to make the video. I'm a bit behind in my schedule, but luckily this game does turn out to be really cool. I think it's really interesting, and most importantly, a really good look into the new meta that has emerged with the new patch, and just how strong some heroes that previous to today, I would have said, if you'd asked me, I would have said these heroes are terrible, don't play them. But yeah, you're gonna see some new ones here popping up in this draft. I'm saying hello, I can fill right in the draft because I am the last pick right here. We got a Zagara ban coming out straight away, so that is new. That is new, needless to say, and I think it's well deserved. Zagara is very powerful, particularly on maps where there's not necessarily a large team fight, but like rotations and pushing the lanes is incredibly important. That is, you know, Dragonshire, Blackheart's Bay. I think she can even be very good on like Sky Temple. There's a few maps that would be really good. Kel'Thuzban is still a thing. I don't know how necessary it is anymore, but okay. Masked Man here in chat says you want to go, and then he swears. So we've got no idea what he said. Absolutely no idea. He's hovering Tyrael, and Urshan over here is hovering Nazeebo. So Nazeebo is a good, solid range damage dealer. I'm not a huge fan of him, but he's fine. And then Tyrael's pretty good. Very powerful at Sanctification, a nice tank. Here we go, straight away. First pick on the enemy team, from the enemy team captain indeed, is going to be Leoric. So we're seeing Leoric, and Leoric has made a huge resurgence. I noticed it first myself in the European regionals that just happened a few days ago in Valencia, DreamHack Valencia. Leoric was picked up all the frickin' time. And Leoric is incredibly powerful, guys. He's very, very scary. Just with the buffs just to his stats, he's been incredible. And we see a Kerrigan picked up. And Kerrigan is possibly the most powerful hero in the game right now. And you're going to witness just why in this game. Oh my god, playing in this game, I was just like, this is terrifying. Kerrigan is terrifying. Please save me. I'm so scared. She's so strong that this buff to her base stats is disgusting. And you're going to see possibly the new best talent build for her. It's a different playstyle from the way she's been played before. It's much less niche. She's just stupidly strong. So, I mean, hey, 2 weeks ago, if we'd seen these two picks on the enemy team, I would have gone, lol, easy win. But now I'm kind of going, oh shit, this is going to be a tough game. See this Masked Man, he's a chatty Cathy right here in the chat. He's saying, what should we do versus Kerrigan? At least we've got Sanctification. Which is nice. It's definitely nice against Kerrigan. She jumps in, tries to combo someone. The Sank comes down, boom, blocks all that damage. The Nazeebo is now not a great pick. I would say, especially against Kerrigan, you want a pretty strong, pretty beefy front line just to make it hard for her to engage in, to lock her down with the CC. And yeah, they've banned out Karazim. That's a smart ban from them as well, because obviously the healers that combo well with Kerrigan, Rhaegar works fine, but Uther works really well. So we're in a bit of a tough spot actually then in terms of picking our healers. We'll see what they go for and what our guy decides to ban. He goes for the Nova ban actually at the end, and I think that's actually pretty legit as well. Don't want to deal with Nova Kerrigan, like, no thank you, that's disgusting. They get Chromie, which does a similar thing though, and yeah, I mean, look at this enemy team comp. This just shows you the meta's changed, guys. The meta has changed. Leoric, Kerrigan, Chromie. A while ago, we would have said this is the worst thing. Masked Man here in chat is saying we need to get a cleanse against Chromie. I think that is obvious. I'm gonna be picking a healer here. Obviously, I've already popped over to support. I was gonna be picking something with cleanse as soon as they pick Kerrigan. Chromie just solidifies that, and unfortunately, they do have Leoric, who's going to have whatchamacallit, Entomb, which won't be able to do much against. Instantly lock Nazeebo. He is more than happy to play Nazeebo. I'm thinking about Brightwing. I'm also looking at Rhaegar. Uther is also an option. So Brightwing is nice against Kerrigan because you can polymorph her, and Brightwing does have cleanse. I was looking at Morales as well, possibly, but it's a bit risky. If I get sniped by the enemy team, it could be bad. Uther is also an option, again, because they're probably looking at Uther. But I think Rhaegar works. Masked Man in here is... he's a very chatty Cathy, this fellow. He is letting us know everything that is on his mind. He is shot calling like a beast. We'll see if that is warranted or not. But... yeah, Rhaegar's fine. The mobility is really nice on this map for the rotations. I also figured, hey, you know, I'm going to spec into Wolf Run, I think it's called, at level 1, which will give me a bit of extra movement speed, just help me dodging some of the Chromie stuff and getting away from Raynor or dodging the Kerrigan stuff, just helping to dodge that sort of things. And yeah, 3 Masters, 2 Grandmasters in each team. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I just dig the team compositions here. I mean, Leoric, Chromie, Raynor, Kerrigan. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. And on our side, we've got the Solo Warrior Tyrael. We've got 3 squishy range damage. Again, I really don't like this in terms of team comp. I really don't like 3 squishy range damage, especially against Chromie Kerrigan. You're just asking to be killed and wiped out. I have a tough game ahead of me right here on the Rhaegar. And again, I only had time to record one today, so I suppose you can consider our chances to win roughly 50-50. But yeah, so I picked up the Wolf Run at level 1 indeed, just to help dodging some of that stuff. I'm checking out the talents. We've got Seasoned Marksman on Raynor, and here you go, instantly you can see this new Kerrigan build with the Sharpened Blades at level 1, 30% more damage on her W. Very intimidating. She's just going for a crazy burst. Wait till you see her in action, guys. It's terrifying. They massively overtuned this hero. Oh my god, please stop, Blizzard, please stop. It's not good. I honestly think that Kerrigan should be banned now. In place of Kael'thas. She's like the new Kael'thas, probably. Now, there's only one game I'm judging it from, but it seems to me like she is the new Kael'thas. It's just, oh, it's terrific. Here we go. Nice little stun on him there. Falstad face palms into the enemy team and gets instantly wiped out. They have a large amount of, a very large amount of burst damage, let's put it that way. Our team are continuing to kind of pressure force there a little bit aggressively. Very nice there to the side, actually, by Li Ming with the Nazeebo damage backing her up. Went in, actually picked off the Kerrigan, so that's pretty fantastic. I was looking at that going, oh god, we're still going aggressive and it's really not working out. We might even die another hero, but they picked up the kill to the side, so nicely done. Very nicely done. Falstad's got some lag, which is why he facepalmed so badly right there. I spot Chromie is in the bush, but I also spotted 2 bottom lane in the orca stop, so I don't really care. Okay, and just doing some damage to this guy. We're taking a lot in return, and my mana's going a bit low. Bear in mind that mana is much easier to come by in the patch because of the regen globe changes, and that's fine. I think I might have missed it here while I was commentating, but I think our Tyrael said that he was going to be roping between mid and bot because he desperately needs regen globes. I believe he picked up Grandmaster, which is decent. I don't think they're desperately needed, but it's fine. It's fine. Here we go. I'm just clearing out this wave, and that's okay. We've got the top lane locked down. Actually, maybe overstayed my welcome there, clearing that wave, and ended up taking a chunk of damage for no real reason. So maybe could have done that a bit better, but this is okay. I'm just checking out the minimap, seeing how stuff is going, seeing how the teams are rotating. Bear in mind, they have a very scary gank with Kerrigan and Chromie. Like, very scary. It's pretty much terrifying. Here we go, we're putting out some damage. There we go. Li Ming dies in the mid lane, I believe it was, to a Kerrigan. Just hopping into this bush to see if they have any rotations coming around. We have Nazeebo going up against Leoric up top. He's going to have a tough time. Falstad taking absolutely a massive amount of damage there from the Chromie and the Uther. Tyrael is around the side trying to do damage as well. I'm running for my life. And there we go. I'm going to grab Feral Heart at level 4. This helped my... Basically, you know, because you can sit in wolf form a lot in this map, and there's a lot of rotating and hopping between lanes, and there can be quite a lot of stalemates and really interesting sort of strategic and tactical rotations. I've decided to go for the wolf heart. I think, what's it called? Wolf heart? No, feral slump. I don't even know what it's called. I decided to go for a bit more just regen, just to keep me sustained and in the fight for a bit longer. You can see it's going kind of aggressive there, and that's okay. Just trying to heal people up as well as I go. Investigating this top lane. Looks like they've found the Kerrigan in the bush. He was indeed rotating up there. That's okay. I'm gonna go do some damage to her. But she's very tanky now. And she hits really hard, and it's scary. And Leoric as well. But anyway, here we go. We're definitely losing this game so far, but I think, you know, against the Kerrigan, that's fairly understandable. Our wave clear isn't... It's not really the best either. It's going to heal up this Li Ming. He's a bit low on health. You can see up top lane, if you see the minimap right there, Nazeebo's having a tough time. He did seem to dodge that stuff. I'm coming back down here just to make sure I can interrupt any channels on the Dragon Knight, our team, to take back the bottom shrine. However, you can see there's 3 enemy here as they're collapsing on 2 of ours, so we're going to lose that fight sort of gradually. Nazeebo's up here. I'm going to try to do some damage with him. There we go. As you can see, this Leoric is draining my life. He's getting tons of heals. He don't even get a shit. You can see if Feral Lunge kind of bugging out a little bit. It does the lunge, but doesn't actually do the hit. It's a bit odd, but what can you do? This Leoric is able to 1v1 myself pretty much no problem. In fact, more than no problem. He's able to win that quite decisively, so I need to watch out for that. You can see once again, gank coming down in the mid lane on Li Ming, and she is dead. I'm not sure if that was Chromie and Uther or the other one. This is pretty bad. I'm a big noob. That was bad. So, a little shake of frustration right there. Definitely misplayed that one. If I'd run to the left, I could have dodged the Kerrigan combo. It's just, the main thing against Kerrigan is to dodge the combo. Because I didn't dodge the combo, did a lot of damage. And then with the CC and Lior getting on top of me, I was dead. And me dying there basically ensures that the enemy team gets the Dragon Knight. They might have got it anyway, but basically, you know, when someone dies like that, when I die really stupidly, where I shouldn't have died, it just makes things miserable. They have at level 7, and Kerrigan not only gets like a lot of shield, so she's constantly got the shield, but she's got a ton of health regen and a ton of mana, and it's just on all the frickin' time, and it's like she is terrifying in the lane, like absolutely terrifying. See, Falstad comes in, trying to do as much damage as he can, and actually loses kind of the one-on-one versus Leoric as well. These heroes have gotten so powerful, which is crazy because they were so weak even just a short time ago. You can see here the Dragon Knight is pushing, but I am staying to soak top lane. I'm just trying to get us as much XP as we can. It's important. I'm hoping my team can continue to defend even without me there. There we go. So I've kind of learned a little bit. Leoric pops his thing. I'm going to say, alright, peace out, dude. See you later. Not sticking around for that. I'm going to save my wolf for when he pops that drain on me, just to get away from that. Don't give him that extra healing, and don't take that extra damage for myself. So kind of learning how to deal with this. Falstad does get cleansed. There we go. Boom. Oh, the cleanse comes out right at the second, right at the last second of the temporal loop. It's just lucky that I kind of seen the rotation was coming down just to help counter that push. Just lucky. Very, very lucky. And that saved Falstad's life right there. Temporal loop, very scary, heroic. But obviously cleanse does counter it completely, but you have to time it kind of right. It's tricky. It's scary, and but if you got someone who can cleanse quite well, it works out pretty well. You can see here, unfortunately, Falstad just flew top, so we got 2 people top. They are invading our siege camp, so that's pretty much have to give it up at this stage. But Tyrael, for some reason, decides he's going in. I'm like, I cannot save him. So that was actually an unnecessary retreat ping for me. There was nothing he could do because he used his Eldraine Smite to get in. Don't ask me why he went in right there. I guess he didn't look at the minimap. I was following my ping as opposed to looking at the minimap after I pinged to investigate. But that's okay. They do pick up the siege camp, which is annoying, but I clear it up fairly quickly. Doesn't do too much damage. Well, it kind of opens it up for them to push in with minions. Here we go. The Hyperion is coming down. Boom, boom, boom. They are pushing in. That is the front wall. Dead and gone. Goodbye. There's, in fact, 4 enemy heroes down here in the bot lane. I'm just trying to stay safe and stay alive. Kerrigan using her combo just to clear the minion wave. Indeed, she does clear it very quickly. Myself and Tyrael are here, but there's not much we can do. Again, we don't even have level 10 yet. The enemy team are level 12! Oh my god, it's brutal. It is brutal. And look at this Kerrigan. She's just sitting there, full health, full mana. Just stuff for days, no problem to her. I could have maybe cleansed Nazeeba right there. I decided not to. Chromie tries to burst her stuff on me, which didn't have enough burst to make it super, super dangerous. So that's fine. And what a disaster! Did you see the disaster right there? Yep, I hope you spotted it. But that was, in fact, I see that Kerrigan is focusing him, so I throw the Ancestor out on him. I'm going to throw a normal heal out in the Falstad. Unfortunately, Falstad's not in this fight. Tyrael is still going in here. I think he's going to die. No, he's just going to barely escape. That's good. Whew. But yeah, the disaster I was talking about right there. Our Tyrael, instead of picking Sanctification, one of the best heroics in the game, as I missed this reach and globe, has gone for Judgment. Oh no, it's a disaster. So unlike heroes like Leoric, Kerrigan, I suppose even Chromie, who's just been good for a while now, but like Leoric and Kerrigan, who have suddenly, you know, seen a resurgence and seen new talent builds and stuff emerge and start kicking ass recently. That is, look at that beautiful work by our Li Ming there, picking up a double kill. That is excellent, bringing us back in this game. Awesome play from her. Judgment is not good, guys. Judgment is still not good. It's just not good. I'm throwing out the good job for Ming right there, because that was a really nice move. She like basically picked up a double kill just by herself, which is epically strong, and especially considering we were losing the game, more than happy to see that happen. See here, there we go. Gonna throw out the cleanse kind of at the last second. She had the teleport ready, didn't actually need it though. And yeah, there we go. Every time Chromie tries to temporal loop someone, I'm going to cleanse them out. Hopefully I will be able to. Obviously can't cleanse myself if she temporal loops me, which is probably her ideal target. Li Ming does die in the mid lane shortly afterwards, unfortunately. And of course they do have other CC that you know, I would like to cleanse as well, such as the Kerrigan combo, saving people from that. I'm going to try my best in this game, though, to cleanse well. Unfortunately, that's 2 people dead. Maybe myself and Falstad maybe overstaying top. People picking a bad fight. I saw in the mini-op they were still fighting. I was like, wait, what's going on? Oh god, oh god. Gus comes out from Falstad to save Tyrael. Tyrael goes to the side as well. Chromie thing just about misses. This Uther's gone quite deep. Trying to dodge the Kerrigan here. There we go, dodge the Kerrigan. Gonna throw out the Ancestral on him. I'm probably dead here myself. Oh, no, I think I made it out. Okay, I just about make it out, but that's almost definitely a Dragonite for the enemy team. That's Ancestral healing gone. That's most of my life gone. Nice Judgment actually there, doing a little bit of work. I mean, it's just a stun. It's like, what does it really add to your team? That's the question I have. What does Judgment really bring to the team fight? And bear in mind that you have to then compare this to Sanctification. So Judgment, I see, oh, unfortunately Zevo dies. Maybe I could have cleansed him there. But I didn't, you know, out of the initial combo, and then he dies in the follow-up. It's Kerrigan combo into a Chromie combo. It's just like you die. If it hits you, you just die. It's terrifying. That was kind of dumb on my part. That's me dead as well. Tyrael was pushed too far up in the lane. I went to save Tyrael, and I got caught in the Kerrigan combo. So, noob move by Tyrael, and then a noob move by me. Essentially, that was 2 mistakes, unfortunately, which leads to 2 deaths. So... yeah, be careful. Like, I'm not playing as carefully as I should. Li Ming doing some damage to the Raynor. Raynor out trading her there, but that's okay. You can see the Raynor, their team has done a lot of damage. Our team is finding it tough to keep up in terms of that damage, because they just have so much. That's okay, that's a Dragonite for them. No doubt about it, with 2 people dying. There's no way to stop someone capturing a Dragonite. If they're up 5 heroes and you're only on 3, it's gone. There's nothing you can do about it. They are level 16 to level 14 on us right now, so they're up a talent here in a couple of levels. So they're very much in the lead, and yeah, it's been a very, very scary game. A very challenging game to play thus far. And Sanctification would have been so nice, like, you know, the Kerrigan throws in her combo, boom, Sanctification, wicked. Just lets us front line, lets us sustain through. Like, they have so much burst. Tyrael goes deep and for no real reason and dies. They have so much combo burst between the Kerrigan combo and the Chromie combo, and Sanctification neutralizes all of that. I think it also stops the frickin' thing. I was trying to get down here to heal someone. I'm gonna throw out an Ancestral actually on the Zevo. I think it was kind of unnecessary. That was a really nice Entomb for them though. That's completely locked me in. I was kind of confused. I didn't expect the Entomb. My attention was completely on the fight to the bottom. So I definitely kind of spazzed out there for a while. I remember thinking like, what the heck? Why am I not in range? I'm not casting. Oh god, I'm cutting him in tomb. Am I dying? What the hell's going on? So I kind of panicked throughout the Ancestral on the Zevo. I think it was a bit of a waste actually. I was also kind of curious whether he picked up Toads of Hugeness or not. He decided not to. He went for Dead Rush. I think Toads of Hugeness would have been pretty good. So they are fairly melee heavy in that. Oh, look at that. Boom. Double combo. Absolutely disgusting. I didn't even have time. There we go. I get the Chromie Temporal Loop on me, but it does nothing. It's a complete waste of time, actually. So I didn't have any follow-up ready. And luckily, the Entomb comes out and is wasted as well. So that's good news. Oh boy, that's good news. Tyrael going deep once again for no reason. I give him the cleanse, but he's dead. He's dead long before I can do anything. You see another shake of frustration coming out here. I'm really not impressed by this Tyrael. He's kind of annoyed me actually in this game. Number 1, not picking Sanctification, and then that's at least 2 really stupid deaths coming out from him. Like, I've made mistakes myself, no doubt about it. You can see I was trying to time my chain heal there to hopefully save Li Ming from that combo. She does get saved. I'm going to go aggressive on the Orc, but Uther's there just to heal him up. Zevo's calling for a retreat because we've got no mana, that's fine. Not looking to do anything aggressive, just going to clear out this wave here. And this is going to be tough as well to defend this Dragonite, because Tyrael's only respawning now. It is spawning. This is nice. Look at this. Falstad has some really nice moves and gusts in this game. Look at that. Beautiful. Boom. Li Ming with a beautiful follow-up, beautiful response to what they're saying. Okay, Tyrael, I appreciate that. He says, you know, sorry, I'm playing bad this game. I was thankful he said that during the game, because I was getting kind of salty. Obviously, I never really bring that salt into the chat. I think it's not a nice thing to do, so I never do. And it doesn't help anyone or anything. It's just mean, so I never bring it into the chat in game. But I was definitely thinking, I was like, I'm glad he's apologizing, because holy shit, he's like really letting us down right here. Trying to slow Uther down, just get him off his mount. But this cost me my life. The temporal loop is completely unnecessary. A judgment comes in. The judgment is Not helpful at all, as one would expect from Judgment. And that's unfortunate right there. I was trying to save Li Ming and then just really get that Entomb just absolutely shreked me. But at the same time, hey, look what happens. Li Ming actually does escape, and while the enemy team is busy laughing their heads off and murdering me, she actually picks up the Dragonite. So I was really impressed by Li Ming in this game. Like, sure, she got killed a couple of times in the early game, but then again, I think all of us got killed a couple of times in the early game, and I think against the particular composition that the enemy team has put together, pretty much nothing you do. Look at this, look. This Kerrigan, she's been focused by 3 heroes. 3 heroes right there. Gusted the enemy team away. She was in the middle of our team. 3 heroes. She walks out of it with like full health, nearly full mana, and a big massive shield. That is so ridiculous. I'm trying to, like, Li Ming is dead. I was just kind of running up. You know what? Even in hindsight, I probably shouldn't even run up right there. I should just say, look, Li Ming is dead. Just don't take any risks of Entomb being off cooldown or anything like that. Just run the heck away. So we got the Dragon Knight, but disaster strikes. It really doesn't work out. But I mean, I just saw that play and went, holy shit, Kerrigan is strong right there. Holy shit, she's strong. Tyrael is saying, well, Kerrigan GG. Cool. That's thanks for that, Tyrael. Nice to see that. Coming out lost by draft. I think at this stage I'd just mute this Tyrael. Yeah, I just go and mute Tyrael instantly. I'm like, I'm gaining absolutely nothing out of listening to him whine. He's been a very chatty Cathy, and he's not really said anything useful. I kind of feel like from watching his gameplay that he's either on an off day or he's not that good, so I don't really want to listen to what he has to say. It's just distracting and it's not actually helping, so I'm just going to mute what he has to say, especially now that he's entered just kind of whine mode. I don't want to deal with it, so I've got him muted now, and we don't need to worry about him anymore. But yeah, he's wrong saying it was lost by draft. I mean, yes, Kerrigan clearly very, very powerful, very scary, but I don't think it was lost in the draft. I think if we had Sanctification, for example, it would have gone an awful lot better. Falstad coming gets absolutely exploded by Chromie. I get the Temporal Loop on me, but she's got no follow-up ready. Chromie has bye-bye, by the way, at level 13, so she escapes from a very nasty situation alive. So well played by her. There we go. Might get the Uther. Yeah. Judgment coming in. Once again being extremely helpful. But I mean, if we had Sanctification, if we were actually able to use the strengths of our composition, I think we would have been much better off. Like, Sanctification, it protects you from the Spectral Hand from the Auric, which is just so important because he gets loads of those off late game. It protects you from the Entomb, it protects your team from the Kerrigan combo, it protects them from the Chromie combo. Like, we had more tools than we were using, let's put it that way, to counter what the enemy team is trying to do. Specifically, Sanctification would have worked so well, and he didn't choose it. And Judgment is so bad, I don't think there's any real excuse for it. I think it's just, Judgment is just a bad heroic now, unfortunately. It's a never pick, honestly. Sank is so good. Even if the enemy team is nothing kind of counterable, you don't pick it. So Nazeebo's pinging for help. I don't think we can contest this. Not yet, but with Falstad flying in now, we certainly can. Falstad does land in the Chromie thing. Chromie's gone around the side. She's going to get bye-bye. Tries to do the bye-bye. She actually pops into the bush. Nicely done by her. That was actually nice play by the Chromie. Nice attempt as well by the Falstad. He tried to gust her out of her Hearthstone animation. Did die. I cleansed the Falstad to ensure he does not get locked down by the Kerrigan combo right there. Tyrael will die, as Tyrael is wont to do in this game. And yeah, we do escape. 2 deaths for us. Kerrigan lands the grasp, but she didn't have the stun to follow up. It's fine. Nazeebo is calling for a retreat. That's helpful as well. So I just go and mute the Nazeebo pings. Nazeebo's pinging a lot. I just like, I don't, a triple ping. I'm not, this is a tough game. It's very tense. There's a lot of pressure. It's very stressful. I don't need to deal with like a triple retreat ping, like when it's obvious that we're going to retreat. It's like when you're telling me obvious things or you're giving out about the draft, I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna silence that. There's no need. Again, I did win a necessary retreat ping earlier on, so I suppose I can't complain too much, but that's okay. I don't have cleanse ready, so I'm gonna throw out the shield there. Looking at her health, yeah, pop out the Ancestral. It does save her just barely. I didn't have cleanse ready, but I used the Storm Shield. I probably should have done the Ancestral earlier, preemptively. I was trying to hold it as long as I could. I honestly just thought that Li Ming was gonna die no matter what because I didn't have cleanse. But it actually worked out okay. She does live, and that's good. So, phew. Oh, boy. Even the Entomb Temporal Loop does not manage to finish her off. I think there's both of those came out. So Ancestral is down, but it's obviously worth it to keep Li Ming alive. 19 minutes into the game. And that's fine. So that was a scary situation right there. but we came out of it okay. I was also considering the Zebo might pick. I think I mentioned this already. There we go. Tyrael engaging really hard, not really doing anything for us right here. I threw out the cleanse, kind of maybe preemptively on the Li Ming. Might not have done too much, but I was trying my best. Trying my best to keep her alive. Divine Shield coming down on Kerrigan, ensuring she can stay in the fight for as long as possible. We've got Nazebo around the side doing quite a lot of damage. Kind of jumping in. That's a 2-man or a 3-man still. I'm not sure. I couldn't quite see. Huge damage coming down. This has gone crazy. 1 kill comes through. 2 kills come through. Well played, team. Awesome stuff. The Nazebo flank actually doing wonders right there. Now, unfortunately, it is Uther who dies. He's going to respawn immediately. And, oh boy. Falstad is rather dead. I hit him with the chain heal, but he instantly evaporates. That's unfortunate. Nice little teleport from Li Ming, keeping her alive. This is an already fight, guys. Just watch this fight. It's crazy. Don't have a cleanse for Nazebo. Storm Shield comes back up. I'm just going to bite Kerrigan. Try to heal on myself as well. Just doing as much damage as I can. Li Ming gets the reset and finishes him off. And whoa! What a crazy, crazy fight. So Nazebo did die to the side. I had nothing to help him at all, unfortunately. Just going aggressive, and luckily the Storm Shield coming off cooldown when it did, and then using that to go aggressive, and then the chain heal, knowing that was coming off cooldown shortly after, able to go really hard in the Kerrigan. She was taken by surprise. She thought she had me dead twice, and I just barely survived. We managed to pick her off, and then the Li Ming reset, picked off the Uther as well, and what looked like a horrible situation turns into actually a fairly decent one, and that's pretty good to see. So we do have Siege minions pushing down bottom, and I have to say, like, the game has swung maybe definitely not in our favor, but we're holding on here. It was looking really bad at the start, but it's looking okay now, I guess. It's not looking too bad right now. It could be an awful lot worse. I think, you know, when you get this late in the game, 21 minutes in, it means that, you know, there's been significant mistakes made on both teams to get level 22 to 22, essentially. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of mistakes made. That's why the game has gone so long. I'm ready with the cleanse in case Chromie tries anything. I was wondering if she might be a bit overly ambitious there and go for that. She did not. Doing what damage we can to Leoric. Leoric throws out the tomb right there, and Leoric does fall, so that's pretty fantastic. Now, Leoric obviously respawns quickly. I'm going to try out sort of a very, very preemptive ancestral healing. We've got a big push going on here, and with Leoric dead, I just want to ensure that everyone's on as full health as possible. Now, the ancestral is going to be down, and in fact, Tyrael has squandered some of his health bar already. But yeah, just trying to get... You know what, I said I'll just throw it out now. It's going to be a huge heal on Tyrael. He's almost dead. It's going to let him stay in the fight, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I should have cleansed him earlier. That was a mistake for me. Nazebo got caught. I should have hit him with a much more preemptive cleanse and saved his health bar, all that hurting. But we'll survive without, I think, hopefully. Li Ming does get caught as well. I'm kind of looking towards her. Definitely want to keep Li Ming alive if possible. Gonna throw down the slowing totem. By the way, I picked up the slowing totem at level 16 just to make this a little bit stronger. I see them coming in. I throw out the... there we go. Nice. Again, the Kerrigan doesn't have a full combo ready. We've got 2 of us caught in the entomb, but I'm just going super aggressive here on top of this. Judgment actually doing some work here. Actually, you know, it's an extra stun, I suppose. And there we go. Boom. What a turnaround. That fight looked really bad for us, but the team turned it around. It was probably the Li Ming resets getting massive value there, I suspect. And yeah, I mean, the enemy team over-aggressing. Leoric landing a nice entomb, but dying pretty much immediately. Just us going aggressive on him as we could. And yeah, wicked. That's 5 of the enemy team dead. Leoric is respawning, but there's 4 of us alive. This is just game. Straight up, this is game. No question about it. And throw down a slowing totem just causes Leoric some hassle. But it doesn't really matter what I do here. You know, just 4 heroes right-clicking the court. It's going to be GG. And unbelievably, we actually win this game at 23 minutes, level 23 to 23. It was a crazy game. Holy shit, this is one of the hardest games we played this far. Just, wow, that enemy team comp was crazy. Absolutely crazy. So it was very enjoyable to see these new heroes and to see them in combination, and just to kind of go up against them and realize just how strong Leoric and Kerrigan are now. It's kind of terrifying. I believe this is probably essentially going to bring us to our Grandmaster promotion game, and that's pretty nice. The opponent team was slightly favored to win that, so that's cool. There's the stats, as you can see. Li Ming topping the damage there, and the siege damage. She did quite well. Now, she was in the Dragonite a couple of times, which is part of that, but that's okay. Nazebo doing plenty of damage as well. Falstad a bit low on damage, but it's a very hard game for Falstad. You can see this is the Kerrigan build. Check that out. That's an example of one of the builds you can do now. Worked pretty damn well. Maybe both of the Storm at level 20 would have served her better, but I mean, she was a menace for that game. Here is the Chromie build that she went for. The bye-bye, kind of unusual, but working quite well. And here's Leoric. He's gone for very much a sustained build then with the kind of standard 13 to level 20. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. But yeah, there you go. I'm just kind of sarcastically somewhat showing the Tyrael build, which wasn't, apart from the judgment, it wasn't too bad, but the judgment was pretty terrible. And there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. I thought it was a really cool game. A very nice look at the new meta. Very close, very, very intense, and it was a difficult, challenging game. I messed up some cleanses, but I got some good ones as well. And same thing with Ancestral, I suppose, and my positioning and such, and getting caught a couple of times and then dodging some things a little bit. It was okay, but I thought it was a good gameplay, and yeah, just really cool looking the new meta. So watch it. I mean, these heroes are super strong. Give them a shot yourselves and see what sort of success you have. But honestly, if I was you, I'd probably just ban Kerrigan. She's horrifying. It's so scary. All right, guys. I'll see you all next time. Oh, by the way, Sonya is probably very good against the Auric, so that's one potential counter. See you all next time. Bye-bye.